up, guys? Katya here, and right behind me, this is a 2022 BMW M4 CSL. The CSL stands for Competition Sport Lightweight, meaning that a lot of this car is carbon fiber for weight savings because this is as close to a factory race car as you can get. And this is a really special car because only 1,000 of these were ever made. About 40 to 50 actually came to Canada. And this is 1 out of 3 that are in British Columbia, where I'm at. In this video, I'll be giving you my thoughts about the exterior of the car, then the interior, and then I'll do an interview with the owner, and of course, a drive along in the end. So stay tuned for that. This car has 543 horsepower, it's rear-wheel drive, and it's a twin-turbo inline-6 engine, which is super cool because turbos are just awesome. Who doesn't love a turbo? All right, so hot debate topic. Are these front grills stylish or do they look kind of weird? Traditionally, I thought I would not like the front grills of modern BMWs because I thought they did look kind of like large and bulky. The owner told me she thought that they originally kind of looked like a pig with the front face of a pig, which I thought was kind of funny, and I can actually see that. But in actuality, I think it actually looks pretty sweet. Seeing this in person, I was actually surprised to be like, wow, it doesn't look as bad as I thought it would, or at least in the pictures, it kind of looks a little weirder. But when you see this in person, it's actually really nice. So my opinion has changed on modern BMW front ends. I am actually kind of growing to really like them. One thing that I kind of don't like about the front end, or actually about this car, is that the logo that they used for BMW doesn't look as good as the traditional one. This kind of looks like an off-brand BMW, like it's like a tech company or something. So the owner's telling me that she's planning on changing this, and I can actually agree with her as to why she's doing that. So the headlights on this car look really slick. They're very like elongated and look very thin, and I like that. It gives the car a nice aggressive look, and the front splitter suits the front end of this car so nicely, and of course it's carbon fiber. All right, so the hood looks really nice. I like the exposed carbon fiber. All of the hood is actually carbon fiber, but it's covered up by this paint, which is like a factory frozen gray color, which some people like it, others don't. I might grow to like it potentially in the future, but overall the hood design with the exposed carbon fiber, I think looks so nice. So for the side profile of the car, it's a very slick design. I like the mirrors with the exposed carbon fiber, and right here it says M4 and it's like outlined in a red color, and I think that's a really nice touch. Looks really good. Overall side profile, very nice. So the wheels of the car are very interesting. I'm usually a fan of just like 5-spoke simple design, but these are actually kind of cool, and they look very like interesting. And the red calipers give a lot of nice contrast, and of course the really big rotors with the drilled holes in them are really awesome. So the hood has partial carbon fiber exposed, the roof is all carbon fiber, and then the trunk is made out of carbon fiber, but it's actually been painted over. So it's quite interesting to see this variation in the carbon fiber levels that they decided to expose on the car. So the rear end has this natural duckbill spoiler, and it looks really good, suits the car. And then these taillights look really nice and slick. And then I love the exhaust. It has 4 pipes, which are real, and I love to see that. Overall, really nice design for the rear end. So opening the trunk, it's super light because it is carbon fiber, and I'm actually a really big fan of it. I also love how this is covered up right here, and as you can see, the actual trunk is massive, and I'm a really big fan of this because I love my practical sports cars, and this is definitely one of them. There's just so much room in here, and because it doesn't have back seats as well, that gives you additional room as well. Opening the engine bay, it's so light. I actually really like this, and check it out, it looks really cool. Lots of stuff happening. I'm not really I don't know engines very well, but this looks really cool to me. And I like this metal bar that's right here. From what I can see, I think a lot of the areas that you would want to access look pretty accessible. All right, so now for the interior, this car is very comfortable. These bucket seats, you know, they're proper bucket seats, and they even have areas for your legs to comfortably lay in the seat. And I really like this. The first time I'm seeing this. And the interior is really cool because of all the carbon fiber that you're surrounded by. And the steering wheel is Alcantara with a nice racing red stripe in the middle. And I'm a big fan of that. Additionally, there's other cool features like the CSL logo, even on the seat right here behind you, and it actually glows. And the seats are super comfortable. They definitely hold you in place because they're bucket seats. The center console looks crazy because it's so thick and wide. The shifter, the automatic shifter, is actually kind of cute and small. And then the screens are pretty minimalistic, so I'm actually a big fan of that. A lot of modern cars have just a lot of screens everywhere. This is to a level where it's actually tasteful still, so I'm a big fan. The mirrors right here and like the sun shield are a good size as well. I like this. And then like the door handles, they feel good. You just have a lot of areas to like grab as well. Like even the bucket seats, you can actually hold the side of them, which I find really nice. Just a really good interior to kind of lounge in and like feel spacious, but you're also really comfortable and supported at the same time. All right, so opening the door feels pretty good, yeah. And the door is not all carbon fiber, so it's obviously a bit more heavier, so you definitely have to put a bit more force into opening it up. And the thickness is, I would say, pretty standard. I think it's similar to my BRZ. The padding right here adds a lot more additional thickness, but that's not actually really part of the actual door structure. But yeah, pretty standard door. And in here in the interior, you can see that the seat belts, they have a really nice stitching, and I really like that they added some color to the seat belts. All right, so now we're inside the car going for a drive along, and yeah, the interior of the car is very comfortable, feels cool. You can tell that you're definitely in a cool car. So I'm also with Maddie, who's the owner, and she's driving it right now. Dude, that sounds so good.
It's pretty cool. It shifts pretty hard, hey?
Yeah. Okay, driving experience. This car sounds really good. And like, I think I'm getting really addicted to the sound of this car. Maddie, why did you decide to purchase this car?
Well, see, I didn't know too much about the CSLs and the history of them before we were aware of this car and the fact that it was for sale. But as a race car driver, it's really cool because the whole car is designed for the track, and I think that resonates with me a bit. And also it's just a wicked fun car to drive, and
yeah,
I'm a huge BMW fan.
Oh, nice.
So yeah.
And it's so cool that like you're a female race car driver. Like, I don't know too many of those.
No, it's pretty cool, but not as cool as you.
I'm just a geologist.
But we're both in male-dominated fields.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, being a girl in a male-dominated industry is like I'm interested in that field, so that's why I go into it. And I think like it's cool. Like a lot of things that guys like, I also really like, and I find neat. Any modifications on this car?
No, so the car right now is completely stock, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything to it or just keep it stock, because it's a 10 out of 10 as it is.
It is a really nice car, yeah. You did mention about changing the badge, the logo, yeah, the BMW logo.
That's definitely something that I would potentially do, is change the badge, just as a more of an aesthetics kind of thing.
All right, going on the highway now. I'm excited. That's good. That's good. Nice. love this. This is I never thought I would like love BMW so much. So, Maddie, how did you get into cars?
Well, my dad's always been into cars, so when I got my license and I started learning more about them and driving with him, and I just grew to really like it, and then decided that I wanted to learn more about it and learn how to drive properly, and I took a few high performance driving courses, and then I started to get into racing, and that's that.
That's crazy. That's a really cool story. Thank you, Maddie, for allowing me to review this car, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I had a lot of fun filming this video. Remember, stay chillin'.